Hey, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a while since I put a video out on my type 2 diabetes reversal journey, and I just want to kind of go over a couple of things uh, from when I first started and to now. When I first started in November of 22, um, my diabetes was kind of well, not out of control, but it could have been better. And when I first started, on my first on my weekly fasting average. Um, when I first started off in November 22, while still on meds, my weekly average was 102. That's with medication. So around that same time, that same month, my doctors told me to start my new dietary health eating deal, and so yeah, I had to change my eating habits, and I had to stick to the plan. And like I said, in November with medication, it was 102. This was in 2022. The next month in December, because now I'm off my medication and my body is going through kind of a transition without the medicine. In December, it was 116, my weekly average, still off medication. January of 23, it went up to 129. Again, that's 3 months off medication. Um, because my body is going through a transition, no medicine, and I'm trying to change my eating habit and eat the right foods. It's going up. Remember, it went from 102 in November all the way up to 29, 129 in January, off medication. So around February, wow, it got up to 140. So I struggled for a whole month with my weekly fasting glucose was at 140. So I'm like, oh, hold on, holy, what's going on? It don't seem like this is working. So we go to March, it went up to 148. Now I'm really uh, feeling like this is not working because I'm off medication. I'm eating what I'm supposed to eat, not putting a lot of carbs in my body, and seeing like it's just going up. So around March, between March, around about April, it dropped a few. We went down to 137. 137. Um, and in May, it jumped back up to 147. This is off medication, and this is eating the food I'm supposed to eat. My carb intake a day is 30 grams, 15 grams of protein a day. Um, so now it just seems like it's not working. So during May, I kind of revisited all my educational videos with Verta. That's who I'm with. That's through my job, and they help you get off medication, reverse diabetes, and weight loss and all that stuff. So like I said, in May it was 147. So the next month in June, I had a good June. I had a good month in June. It went down to it dropped off to 113. So I'm heading in the right direction. So in July of 23, it went up to 124. So by that time in August, 115, 123 in September, 115 in October, 118 in November, and December of 23, it was 123. So I started the year off 121. So I felt like I was doing good. Uh, it then went down. I done got it way, way down, I thought. And for over a period of 10 months, my weekly average stayed hovering around 120. And in that span of doing blood work inside those 10 months, I think I did blood work like 3 times. And each time, my A1C was still in the high sevens, 7.6, 7.98. And I couldn't figure out why is my damn A1C still not coming down where it's supposed to. So after doing a lot more research, a lot more research, a lot more research, just doing it, I come to find out two things that I was doing wrong. I was eating, when I was eating my healthy foods, I was eating way too much of it. Way too much. I was overeating. And even when you're eating healthy foods, if you eat too much of it, your blood sugar gonna go up because you're eating too much of what you're supposed to be eating. You're just eating too much of it. And I also found out that just because you're in the 120s doesn't mean you're not diabetic. They're still considered a diabetic. The only way you're gonna start seeing results on your A1C is you got to stay up under 117 over a 90-day span. I was like, what? Yes. Not knowing that the needle don't start moving in the A1C until you done went over 90 days under 117. And I was like, whoa. So now I have to come back and rethink. I made my food portions smaller. Um, Instead of eating 2 and 3 leg chicken leg, for example, 2 or 3 chicken legs, I would eat one leg, a little bit of vegetables, and that was it. And after about 3 weeks, I started seeing results, real good results. Um, my fasting glucose number over the last 6 weeks, it started in April, because in April I was at 117. It started there, and I started going down ever since. In May, my weekly average was 109. So I done went consistently for over the last over the last 6 weeks, starting April 21. The first week, my weekly average was 104. The second week, it was 109. Uh, the third week, 112. Fourth week, 110. Uh, Fifth week, 103. Uh, that was the last week up to 6 weeks. So I'm up to 6 weeks, and my fasting glucose levels have been under 110 for 6 weeks. And going into week 7, um, matter of fact, I can read you off my fasting glucose for the last from this past week. 526, it was 102. 527, 100. 528, 110. 529, 93. 530, 102. 531, 102 again. Yesterday morning, uh, that ended my 6 week. The last day to see was 113, so it's a little higher than I expected. Um, Now, if you really want to be successful on this, if you can get your fasting glucose between, I'm gonna say around 70, 80, between 80 and 99, and keep it in that area, you go. And that is my that is my thing right now, is to get my fasting glucose under 100. Um, I think the highest it's been in the past 6 weeks. My glucose was, I think, one time in week 3 it was 133. The next day 130. I guess them 2 days in week 3 I kind of overate. I kind of hungry. You get hungry, and but like I say, just over this past 6 weeks, man, I've been keeping my damn blood glucose, man, way under the limit, and I'm trying to get it under 105, between 105 and 100. Every week, I choose a different goal and I go for it. And I've been off medication for over 565 days uh, on this new program I'm with through Verta. I don't know if anybody ever heard of Verta, but it's free if it's with your company. It's free with me because I work for DFA, and it's part of DFA. This company, they help people reverse diabetes, get off medication, weight loss, and I'm telling you, if for me to be off medication this whole time and and it helped me look back, that's me. But I will be coming back with some more videos. Trying to start the YouTube channel where I can make videos a little bit longer and don't have to talk as fast. And because with other platforms, it's 3 minutes, and past 3 minutes, you got to chop it down. And I think with YouTube, you ain't got to really do that. But I will be coming back to y'all with more information, some recipes, uh, different stuff that you can eat. The biggest thing when I talk to people is they say, "Well, what I'm gonna eat?" And I always tell them it's other stuff to eat. You know, you don't have to eat breads, beans, rice, pasta, sweets. It's other stuff to eat because all you're doing is just turn up. Especially I'm talking to diabetics. It's other stuff to eat. You know, so but yeah, I'm really proud of myself, and for me to get all the education and all the information that I can get, and I try to pass it on to other people. You got sometimes people don't want to hear that, and it's a shame, but yeah, for me to go 6 weeks, 6 weeks straight with an average glucose reading of 110, and I mean I've been under 110 for 6 weeks straight. So that means now that my numbers, and without even knowing, my A1C is trending down. I already know this. So I don't know what it is, but I'll be going for blood work here in the next few weeks or so. I'm trying to go 90 days. Yeah, yeah, 90 days, and just started in mid-April, so I got a ways to go before I get to that 90 days. But you'll be hearing from me soon. Thank you.